Being good at artificial intelligence, what exactly does that mean? Well, I'll tell you. At the very beginning, people say, well, I can help people do these things with AI. But really, there comes to kind of that beginning step, that very first step. If you're a business owner, real estate agent, a service business, a brick and mortar restaurant business, I mean, any business, you need to make sure that your descriptive, your words, the things that other sites are saying about you, they're all the same. And regular brick and mortar businesses may be changing hands, 10, 12 years on average. Yeah, okay. So maybe it's not super important that step, but it doesn't hurt. Because what ends up happening, if there are multiple credentials for businesses like yours, like you're a hamburger joint, you're competing with other hamburger joints or pizza or whatever it may be, that applies the same way it does to real estate agents and other businesses. Because your credentials are important. The way that these systems out there are identifying you, and I'll give you some examples. My name is Connor McIver. I have a middle initial T for Tiernan, Connor T. McIver. On some of these systems out here, and there's over 70 of these systems, some of them I had never heard of before, but they're all indexes that are carrying your particular business listing in some way. You might not have given it approval, but they're out there. Foursquare is a big aggregator of that. Yelp, another one. If you're on Yelp, Google My Business Page is another one. And there's a whole slew of more of them. My name, Connor T. McIver. Maybe on one of them it says Connor T. McIver. Works, right? And the address is right, phone number's right, and so on. But then on another one it says Connor McIver, no T. And the phone number's probably right as well, address is right. Then on the third one it says Connor McLover. So instead of that capital I, they thought it was an actual L, not understanding the formatting of the name, and that's been a struggle my whole life. But then they pronounce it McLover. So now the AI engines, the artificial intelligence engines, AI, or answer engine optimized answer engines, or also large language model, kind of the same for all of them. They see three different Connors. One is Connor T. McIver, which, as far as the brain of the machine, it says, well, that's got to be different than Connor McIver. And definitely those two are both different from each other as they're different from Connor McLover. So all different. So when it comes to serving up somebody inquiring about something I do, maybe it's in the AI space, maybe it's in real estate or whatever, and it does make that offering out there. These large language models, very smart, lots of data. They're not going to be like a human. A human's going to say, well, it's got to be the same guy, bald guy. Look at that guy. He's got the same look, right? Goatee, bald. Yeah, it's probably the same guy. Probably not going to be an issue. But when the AI systems look at it, they don't look at it that way. They say, yeah, three different people. So because of the insuredness and the result, it's going to serve somebody else up. So if somebody's looking for real estate agents where I could have been in that results, which is not very many anymore. It's not like 10 blue links as it used to be. Now it's one or two or three recommendations. I'm not going to even make the list. I'm not going to even be a thought by these answer engines or large language models, ChatGPT, Claude, Perplexity, Gemini, Microsoft Copilot, Grok, Meta, like that. I'm not going to even be in the results. I'm not going to even be thought about. Therefore, so I thought it was simple. What we need to do is instead of people doing what they're doing now, they're taking SEO, which is search engine optimization. That's where I was. I started in real estate in '98. I started building tech when I was just a kid, programming games in a computer, a a a Sinclair machine back when I was a kid, and a T1000, $100 machine. My dad had the good one. He had a Texas Instruments, but anyway, I couldn't touch the good one. That carries its own childhood weight with it. But so I started doing that, following it through, became a cop, did that a long time, started really wrapping my mind around artificial intelligence. But as a business owner in real estate, back in 2004, 2005, that big competition out there, SEO was the big thing, search engine optimization. How do you get your name listed amongst the Google and Lycos and Ask Jeeves and AOL Search and Yahoo Search? Those were kind of the main players back then until Google actually fixed it, where they were giving better results. But at least at that time, search engine optimization was done via either white hat strategies, which, like in the cowboy movies, you got the white hat cowboy, they were usually the good guy, black hat cowboy, bad guy. So they would reference SEO as being black hat strategies, which you were doing things that were kind of against the rules, but didn't really get caught. So people were using those techniques. Me, I tried to be white hat the whole time, which was trying to do it the right way. We'll carry that forward. People are typically taking AEO generative results, and they're saying, well, we'll fix it for you. Don't worry, just pay me. We'll take care of it. And they slap an SEO sticker, or they slap an AEO on top of an SEO sticker, and that's it. So they don't really do anything different. There is a big difference. There's a difference now. And there's lots of strategies, but the first place I've made a determination for people that are with me, my clients, the first place is to make sure everything's the same and making sure all of those listings are carrying the same data so there are no discrepancies. So when AI serves up a business, if you don't have any discrepancies out there, the chances of yours hitting is the best it can be, at least in that regard. Now, there's other things to build on. What do I charge for this? $79 a month. Cancel at any time. I'll send you the report ahead of time so you can see these different 70 sites. I'll send you all the information you need, where your business currently is, what your name currently is. I have a little form to fill out after you sign up, so you'll see it. But before, I can also run this research for you. It doesn't cost you anything, and this way you'll know. What you'll happen to see after the first few days, then week, then 2 weeks, as I start to work on these different 70 outlets out there that carry information about your business, you'll start to see the ratings improve. I'll be able to provide those reports for you. It's not smoke and mirrors. It's not snake oil sales crap. It's real verifiable things you can actually look at in a real report that you can feed directly into your AI and make sure Connor's doing what he said he would. And then after that, if you want to get different placement or start to actually score in those locales or build out other technology with regard to your business, maybe streamlining certain things that you do every single day, we can talk about that as well. So this is kind of your entry point into Connor, and then we'll be able to determine other things. But that's really the first best step. Getting your business name, whether you're branded Santa Clarita Open Houses, whether you're branded by your name, whether you're branded in a name or your real name or a name of your real estate company or business or DBA or whatever it may be, that's where you need to start. And once you get that done, then we can move on to other things. But the price of admission, just to get that first part of it, $79. For the first 50 of you, I'm going to waive the $3.99 setup fee. There is a lot of heavy lifting. You'll see it after you sign up, because we're going to be on the phone a lot trying to get things from you. The faster you are in that, the faster I'll be able to get my work done. You're going to be dealing with me, nobody else. I have a team, but you're not going to talk to them. This is my thing. So reach out to me when you're ready. You can go to machinefound.com. Machinefound.com. You'll get there. There's a phone number at the top too if you want to talk to me about what this means. That phone number, by the way, while I build out all this AI stuff, AI calling, AI bots, AI chat, all this stuff, that's an offering as well at some point in the future if you're interested, at a fee. But if you want to call me, that's my cell, 661-476-2217. You call it, you reach me on my cell. There you go. Thank you for watching. Be well, and let me know if I can help you in any way. Please, if you have any other questions. The website itself, machinefound.com, is pretty conclusive. There's a lot of information in there, and verify everything, right? As you should. I'll be with you. I'm Santa Clarita local, and if you're a real estate agent, small business out here, again, I'm waiving that for the first 50. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching.